Prepango is a California-based vending machine manufacturer now pivoting from snacks and SIM cards to personal protective equipment like masks and hand sanitizer. They're now set up in 30 airports across the country. Modiano is the CEO of Prepango, joins us now. Marcos, welcome.
Hi, Scott. Nice to be here.
Brilliant idea. It really is. How do you go, though, from cupcakes and cookies to PPE?
Well, I'm about to board a flight going over to Denver to an airport show as it happens, and I'm not feeling protected. I'm feeling quite insecure about being at the airport and watching the news. This is back in March, and that's where I got the idea we could quickly pivot and start, bringing some security back to travel, for general passengers to have protection equipment. This was early March, really before we knew what was going to happen. But that's when we started thinking about it, and we ended up deploying the first concept in Las Vegas, McCarran back in early May.
Wow, literally from walking through the airport, you get this idea. And then after McCarran in Las Vegas, how many other airports call?
Well, we got a lot of calls. Right now, we're in this active deployment stage. We've set up over 12 airports right now. We did 5 airports in 3 days last week. So we've been quite busy here trying to get everybody set up. We're really wanting to, to do this for the airports. We've been, an airport business originally, and it's obviously also throwing us in other directions simultaneously.
Yeah. Where do you get the PPE from?
Well, we've had many suppliers here in the U.S., many importers of supply as well, and really after getting some attention, as we got some press, we had even more suppliers reach to us. So right now, there's an abundance of supply, from what I've seen at least, for all the PPE categories.
What about the prices you're having to pay? We heard a lot about that at the early stages of this crisis. Obviously,
yes.
Hard to find. What are you finding yourself now, and how about passing that on to the customer who happens to be walking through the airport feeling like you did months ago?
Of course. Yeah, at the beginning, April, May timeframe, it was very hard to source, and the prices were up. Now we're seeing prices come down as, steadily as the market catches up and there's more supply. For this concept, we've really tried to, benchmark our pricing with street pricing of, it's a requirement as well for the airport. So, wherever the market goes, we'll go with it. And that so far that's been all right for us.
You got a phone call as well, as I understand it, from the Blazers of the NBA. Is that right? And do you see this now as something you'll have expanded beyond airports? I'm thinking shopping malls, arenas if the Blazers called, and who knows where else.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, we've had convention centers, we have universities, arenas. I think anywhere where, hopefully, the disease the virus gets dealt with soon. And that's what we all really want. However, even after that happens, I think people will want to feel protected if they're going to be in close proximity. And I think the concept will make sense for a while, and then we'll have to transition onto the next thing. We don't want to be just a PPE company forever. We hope that doesn't stick around too long.
Cupcakes and cookies sometime in the future, or is that done now?
We're doing cupcakes. We have a great partnership with Sprinkles Cupcakes, and we're doing cookie dough as well. So we played in the edibles with stuff that we like, and also other cool categories in electronics, cosmetics, pharmacy, and a few more concepts. So we really tried to develop this niche and specialty retail format into vending and deploy it into airports and other transportation centers.
Love your story. I appreciate you sharing it with us.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We'll talk to you soon. Marcos Modiano, Prepango. He's the founder and the CEO.